Hi, my name's Danny, and I play Clash of Clans sometimes. So, as you know, my preferred style of play is as a farmer. Really, I've farmed my base, and I'm not really a cut pusher. I'm not actually that good. If you want good guides for cut pushing, then there's a load of great YouTubers out there. But what I do like is a challenge, though. So I wanted to try a few styles of cut pushing because the reason is the loot bonus is amazing right now. So I'm at Master 2 and I'm going to go to Master 1. And Master 2, it's 120,000 gold, 120,000 elixir, and 700 dark elixir. So I'm practicing different ways of cut pushing because any win equals loads of profit. If you add on the bonus that you're getting from from whatever you loot, it can be amazing. However, some armies are less efficient, and as a farmer, I'm really focused on efficiency. So probably the least efficient, or jointly least efficient, is going to be the balloons and minions and a lava hound, because you're using a ton of dark elixir, and the balloons themselves are pretty expensive on elixir as well. So it's very hard to make a profit. You can make a profit on gold, but it's not really easy to make a profit on the rest, especially if you're using especially if you're using spells, and spells are kind of important with balloons because you're using them really to speed them up. So this was not a maxed out base, and what I was really trying to do was get to that other storage there if I could. So I'm using both heroes, which again takes time to recover. The king is going around the left there, and the queen's going to hopefully head into their storages. Balloons are something that I've always loved. I really do enjoy raiding with balloons. Just no one else really has used them when I first started using them, very few people were using them, but I kind of love them. There we go. So that's that. What you must do though is you must, of course, remember to take your spells with you. That's the problem with. Basically, that's going to be that's the problem with balloons. You just need those spells. So here's a king, and I figured, well, let's just go for the 3-star because I get an extra few cups. As I edge towards Master 1, where it's 140,000 gold and 140,000 dark elixir, it's really worth it. So check the loot on this little puppy. It's a mostly abandoned, not abandoned, but the guys have just gone away for a little bit. It's fairly maxed out, not totally maxed out. There's testers, but pretty brutal. The crossbow's just on its last legs there. Pop in the lava hound, pop in the balloons, and then behind it, of course, it's all in the storages, in the collectors. Well, there's a ton in the collectors. So, but there's no spells. Look at my spells. I had like one lightning spell and I think the freeze spell as well. So I'm really focusing on trying to maximise the amount of loot I can possibly get. And the minions taking out the dark elixir storage. Of course, there are 2 more drills, and the 2 drills have got 1,200 dark elixir in each one. But what can you do? So in go the heroes. There's no lava, there's no towers, and there's no crossbows going. So it's pretty much a cakewalk. I've got reasonable heroes. I mean, my heroes are around about level 25 each, 24 and 25. They're not perfect, but what can I say? They do the job. So the king takes out the Inferno Tower there, and the queen is just taking out the outlying buildings. But what I'm really interested in is that dark elixir. Got that. Take out the cannon and the Tesla, and there goes the queen. But she comes back. So she's going to take out that storage. We're getting closer now. We're getting closer. She's got full health. I haven't activated her. I don't think I've activated her ability yet. I might be wrong actually. Let's just try and get through that. Speed that up a tiny bit there. There we go. Come on, get through the lava wall. There we are. There's the queen. Oh, take out the wizard tower. The elixir. Just look at all that gorgeous loot coming in. So it's a bit of a facepalm raid, really. I think if I had my rage spells, I'd have gone all the way through. So as far as balloons go, I give them probably 8 out of 10 on the cool factor. Probably 2 out of 10 on the ability to farm. So up there as well is balloons. Is dragons. I'm talking about balloons. Is dragons. I've got 2 lava hounds in there. Really, not only to take out the to just go for the air defense, but also distract the air bombs, etc., etc. Unfortunately, the dragons are very tanky, but they're also very, very slow. So I'm trying to draw the dragons over the over the core there, because I figured, well, I might as well try and take 2 stars if I can. I mean, remember the loot is the same whether you take 1 or 2. The loot bonus is the same, of course. But the dragons have kind of gone away, and well, I guess, I mean, dragons. I haven't raided with them a lot. Sidekick's my go-to person for dragons, really. But isn't it gorgeous when that lava hound just splits like that? So I think it's a similar way to balloons and minions and lava hounds. This is an expensive army. It's a long build. You need to boost your barracks really if you want to be on for any, if you want to have more than one raid every hour and a half. But it's a fun raid. It's just nice to use dragons, and when you get 2 stars of dragons, or possibly even 3 stars, it's very rewarding. Here we go. So the heroes are saving the day there. Here we go. Take out the 2nd star with the queen. There we are. Now, of course, I'm not the expert in dragons. My friend Horus is. I've known Horus. He's a personal friend, actually. I've known him now for 2 years. So Horus is, has been raiding up in high champs with dragons for as long as I can remember. So a line of dragons. There we go. He uses 2 freeze spells. So he's going to freeze the air defense and freeze the wizard towers. Remember, wizard towers are really evil against dragons. And then you've got a line of dragons going in. Second freeze goes down onto the other air defense. And come on, you can do it. But unfortunately, the dragons to the right go along the outside, which doesn't take out that air defense quickly enough. But in go the heroes. There we go. There's the king just making mincemeat of that purple wall. Straight through. Unfortunately, I think that's a bit unlucky, really, to be fair. Over the big bomb. There we go. Take out for 2 stars. Excellent. So, dragons and balloons and minions. Very viable, very expensive. I give dragons the same. I give them 8 out of 10 for cool. Probably 2 or 3 for efficiency. Recommended by a comment today in the comment section is the Giants, Wizards and Barbarians attack. Now this is it's an attack I've used very much, and it's got to be on a base where the splash isn't not easily accessible, where there's not too much splash damage. So I checked at the bottom there to see if there were any spring traps. There weren't. There were a few barbarians in with the wall breakers. Take out these outlying buildings because I want the troops to be focused on the core. I mean, I haven't really raided much with this before, but we're going to give it a go anyway. There we go. So in the barbarians, there go the giants. Unfortunately, the giants bunch up a little bit, which is always going to be dangerous because they're going through one hole. I should have probably popped in another hole. I popped in a few Valkyries as well into the mix. There we go. There's the Valks. Oh, and a few giants go towards the sky. Now I'm really hoping here that I can get these troops over there into the core to get that gold storage to really take out that crossbow. Unfortunately, it doesn't quite go that way. So there's the wizards, and of course those wizards aren't going to last very long. I was thinking possibly the queen can jump in the middle, but really it's a tough call with a level 25 queen to get in. Much damage in there at all, but still we're going to get the star, I think. So for some reason I popped down a rage. I wasn't sure. Afterwards, like, why don't I do that? Why don't I just hit her ability? There we go. So we've got the 1 star. We got the loot bonus. We didn't get all the loot. So I would say from that one, efficiency. So coolness, maybe 2 or 3, and efficiency maybe 6. This is an all archer raid, so you need to take with you lightning spells and a ton of archers, 250 archers. Just look at that line of archers there. You want bases that have got lots of outlying buildings and bases where there aren't too many mortars that are exposed. As you see, this one has a upgrading mortar. And the other mortar, of course, just took 2 lightning spells to destroy. And then you just sweep around with these archers. So this, I think, is the most... It's probably one of the coolest, cup chasing attack strategies out there. All archers. It's just the purest form of death that you can imagine. I didn't do any luring. I just basically they can chase me around as much as they like. So once you get to 40% and you haven't used your heroes, you're pretty confident. I mean, I've still got 40 archers left, so I'm going to draw them to that side, take out that drill. Draw them to the other side, take out that drill. We're on 45% now. I know everything's going to be okay because I've got lightning spells as well, so I can take out things like plinths. draw them to that side, take out that, because that building's been a little bit destroyed. 47%, I'm out of archers now. So I think it's time to use my arch queen. Where are we going to pop that? Let's pop the arch queen at the top. So I believe my score on this one is I'm going to say this is like 9 out of 10 for cool factor, and probably 9 out of 10 for efficiency as well from a farmer's point of view. However, I want you guys to tell me which raiding attack strategy would you like me to practice and show you in a video. There's a poll in the description. Please place your bets. Is it going to be dragons? Is it going to be balloons? Is it going to be giants? Or is it going to be all archers? Please say all archers. No, I'm only kidding. You tell me what you want me to focus on, and I'll produce some videos about it if I can learn them. Anyway, so thank you very much indeed for watching. I really appreciate your thoughts in the comments, in the poll, and take care and have a great day.